Hey everybody, welcome back to What You Making Mama. Tonight I am making chicken fajitas in the microwave. I'm also going to make some fresh salsa, and I am using recipes from the Good Food Real Results Guide from Epicure. And I have recently become a consultant for Epicure, so I am learning how to use this microwave steamer that they have. It's a wonderful little tool. I didn't think I needed any more tools in my kitchen, but I've decided that this is actually pretty handy to have. So it comes with the base, obviously, and then it also comes with a steamer tray in it. You can either use it this way, you can lay bacon on top of it, cook crispy bacon, or you can flip it over and it has a handle. You could maybe put a fillet of fish there on one side and some vegetables on the other, and then you can pull it out easily like that. There's so many different ways to use this steamer. It's incredibly versatile, and I love it because the lid actually fits really tight. There's only 3 small vent holes, so it actually does steam your food without adding any additional liquid or oil. So it's going to help you with much healthier cooking. So let's go ahead and get started. In this bowl, I have 3 Roma tomatoes that I've chopped up, and I also have some fresh parsley and cilantro that I have added just for a little bit of color and extra flavor. The only thing I'm going to add to this is a little bit of salt. Epicure seasonings are all salt and sugar conscious, so there's not a lot of added salt or sugar in these, which is wonderful. You can add your own if you like it. This is poco picante seasoning. I'm going to add just a teaspoon of that. It is pretty spicy, so I like to add just a little bit, and then if I decide that I want to add more, I can add more later, but you can't take it out once you put it in. Okay, so I've got that in there. Now I just need to mix it up. Grab a spoon. I wanted to check the clock too. It's 7:30 on the dot, so we'll see how long it takes us to make dinner. So it just took me maybe 5 minutes to get everything pulled out, and I chopped these tomatoes up really quickly. You can add other things in here, but the whole point of Epicure is to reduce the time that it takes to actually make fresh food in your kitchen. Fresh food is healthier food for you, so if you can reduce the time that it takes, my gosh, why wouldn't you want to do that? And while I'm doing this, I'll just tell you a little bit about Epicure. So it's a brand new company to the United States, but it's been around Canada for 22 years. And that is what we call a unicorn in the direct sales world. Brand new company with 22 years experience and a proven product line. And I am really excited to be a part of it. I needed to get healthier anyway. Doctor was not pleased with my blood work the last time I had blood drawn, and I have not felt very good at all. So Ryan and I have been trying these recipes out and trying these spices out, and we have just been pleasantly surprised. We look at each other and our eyebrows go up and we think, wow, this really tastes amazing. So we've been quite happy with it. And that's why I decided to join the company and see where that journey would take me. So if you think that this sounds like something that you would be interested in doing, we will be offering online cooking classes or in-house cooking classes. Of course, the ones in person, you're going to get to taste the food. The online ones, you just need to trust me or trust your friend if your friend has tried the product already. Okay, I'm just going to throw these peppers into my pan. You notice I'm not putting any oil in here at all. I'm just throwing everything there into the bottom. Chop up an onion. Got my onion in there. Just throw those into the pan. Shoo! Who doesn't love some fajitas? Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is chop up this chicken. Oh, Tate, did you get it? Where'd Daddy go? What am I making? making chicken fajitas, buddy. You can't have any, silly. You know it. And once I get it cut, I'm just gonna throw it in here because once I get everything in the pan, then I'm gonna season everything together and then it just goes in the microwave. And these are tenders, but you could use thighs or breasts or whatever you have. For steak, you could definitely put a steak in there if you'd prefer. Okay, how we doing on time? 7:36. Okay, so now I'm going to season up my chicken. Pull it over here. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this seasoning. Now I will say that I have noticed I don't need to use nearly as much seasoning as it says on the back of the jar. So I would tell you to start with about half of what it says and then add more if you feel like you're gonna need more. I'm gonna do a squeeze of salt too. Just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna mix all of that together, make sure everything's got a little bit of that fajita spice on there. So one of the key things about these spices is that they're custom blends. So rather than me having to get out garlic, onion, cayenne pepper, maybe some chipotle powder, all of these different spices, I just need to pull out my fajita seasoning and use that. And it's very tasty. I have to say, I really have enjoyed that. We've gone through almost a half a container of that just in the few weeks that we've been using the products. We really, really like it. That's it, guys. We're gonna stick the lid on this. No liquid, no oil. Make sure the lid is sealed up really tight. You're gonna microwave on high for 5 minutes. Okay, so while we have that chicken going in the microwave, there is 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on there. Let's go ahead and make some guacamole. Now, typically when I make guacamole, I need this whole area, and I've got, I don't know, 15 ingredients that I put in there, or some ridiculous amount of ingredients. And it takes me a good half an hour to mix it up because I got to chop everything and put all the spices in and then adjust and taste it and adjust and taste it, and it just kind of takes a while. I'll bet we can get this done before the chicken's done. Okay, now this is the guacamole seasoning, another amazing product. This just contains onions, sea salt, red bell pepper, garlic, spices, herbs, and chilies. So rather than getting out all of that different ingredients that I would typically put in there, I'm throwing just about maybe a half a teaspoon in there of the guacamole seasoning. And then I'm also gonna do just a half a squeeze of lime. Just a little bit, because I've just got one avocado in there. Okay, I'm calling that good. We like it a little chunky here. What time is it? 7:42. Got that done. Be real careful when you take your steamer out of the microwave because you don't want to scald your hands. So I love these little silicone things. Those are great. I'm gonna stick my tortillas in just to warm those up a little bit. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Woo! Look at that. The peppers and the onions are still a little bit tender crisp. Oh, chicken's not quite done yet there. So we're gonna stick this back in and we're gonna put that in just for another couple minutes. So we're at 7:46. Ryan, I think it's ready. Okay, guys. I put it in for an extra 3 minutes, so it's a total of 8 minutes. Let's look and see what we've got now. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, everything's a little bit softer. It's still gonna have a little bit of tenderness to it, but the chicken is definitely done now, and it's juicy and tender. It's not dry and rubbery. And this is God's plenty. This is enough for probably 4 servings at least. So we've got lunch for tomorrow. We can have a nice fajita chicken salad for lunch. Okay, I've got my little street taco tortilla shells in here, guacamole, salsa, chicken, and we did it all in less than half an hour. So it is now 7:51, and that was even with 3 extra minutes on the chicken. Give this stuff a try, guys. There's a money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, I'd love to talk more to you about it if you're Epicurious.